Hello, dear children. I just welcome you in today's English class where I am going to give you the important point of the lesson 100 Dresses Part 2. See, dear children, before proceeding to the chapter, we should know certain important thing about the chapter about the general behavior of human beings. See how we judge the people around us by their memory, wealth, and possessions. We should think about this question. How do we judge others, nearby people of us? Or there's something of more enduring value to look for in a person? The largest wave of Polish emigration occurred during the World War II, when more than 1 million Poles are migrated to the United States. Polish Americans were sometimes discriminated against in the United States, as were Irish, Italians, and Jewish. About the author of this chapter, Elser Astritz was an American children's author and a children's librarian. Her book, Ginger Pie, which she also created illustrations for, won the Nerby Medal. Three of other books were Newbery Honor winners, and one was awarded the Lewis Carroll Self Award. Ist's books were based on her life in a small town, Connecticut, in the early 90s. Now we will talk about theme of the 100 dresses. Wanda was a very poor girl and used to wear the same blue dress every day. But she had good talent in making paintings. She used to tell their friends that she had 100 dresses at home. After a few days, her friends Maddie and Peggy started teasing her about her 100 dresses. But Wanda was very kind-hearted and sensitive girl. She did not tell anything in return. When she was teased by others, she felt very bad and did not come to school for several days. One fine day, her father wrote a letter to Wanda's class teacher that she will not be coming to school forever. Now, the introduction of 100 Dresses Part 2. In continuation of the previous lesson, the 100 Dresses second part reveals why Wanda Petronsky had not been coming to school. The Petronsky family decided to move to a big city where no one would care about their unfamiliar name. On hearing the note, Maddie and Peggy got anxious as they realized that they would never get a chance for making amends for all the teasing they had done. Both the girls get revealed only on learning that Wanda liked them and had dedicated one of the 100 dresses drawings to each one of them. Now, dear children, we will have the summary of 100 Dresses Part 2. The lesson begins with all the students of room number 13 having a look at the wonderful drawings of Wanda Petronsky. Only then a note is received by Miss Mason from Wanda's father, informing that none of his two children will attend the school as they are moving to a big city where no one would judge them for their names. Miss Mason was left shocked and conveyed her disappointment to the class. Maddie was affected by this letter to Wanda's father. She insistently developed an urge to apologize to Wanda. Peggy and Maddie, the two best friends, rushed to Boggins Heights, hoping that the family had not moved yet. But to their dismay, there was no sign of life in and around the house. Maddie lost her sleep thinking What a coward she is, who could not stand against the wrong. That day she decided that she will never let anyone tease someone like that again in her life. That weekend, Peggy and Maddie decided to write a letter to Wanda that was originally meant to be apologetic, but they ended up writing a friendly note asking her how did she like the new place. Weeks passed by and there from Wanda. In that letter, Wanda wrote she misses everyone and conveyed her intention of gifting one dress each of Maddie and Peggy because she has a whole new lot of 100 dresses lined up in her new house. Both of them were happy to receive it and later realized that it was their faces she had drawn along with the dresses. Thus they both concluded that Wanda did like them. Now, dear children, a very important question, that is the character sketch. So here two important character sketches I am going to tell you in this video. Give a brief sketch of Wanda Petronsky. Wanda Petronsky was a poor Polish girl. She joined an American school. She was different from other students. She was very calm and quiet girl. She wore the same blue dress every day. She did not mind being made fun of by her classmates, Peggy and Maddie. She did not have any true friends. She was a talented, creative, and had a good aesthetic sense. She drew sketches of 100 dresses having different colors and design and won the girls' medal in the art competition. This also proved her statement that she had 100 dresses all lined up in the closet. Next question is of Peggy's character sketch. Peggy was a rich girl, pretty American girl. She was intelligent, good at studies, and secured good marks. She loved fun and enjoyed teasing Wanda because of her faded blue dress. She kept asking mockingly how many dresses she had. She took Wanda, a dull-headed girl, and could never realize how bad Wanda must be feeling about her teasing. She changed her opinion when Wanda won the gifts medal in the drawing competition. She praised wholeheartedly Wanda's drawings. She also visited Boggins Heights and wrote letters when Wanda stopped coming to school. Thank you, dear children.